Hey there, this is Melanie at Dockside Travel, and this is our last video in our Celebrity Reflection series, and we are going to give you the inside scoop on Disembarkation Day. But first, we do have a full sea day on board, and we try to take in as many of the onboard activities as possible, including a backstage tour, archery, pool volleyball, an art action, the last production show, and of course all of the wonderful food. Then we have to pack and head home. Stay tuned and we will show you how to navigate Disembarkation Day.
We slept a little later today, so we had breakfast in the Spa Cafe, which is in the adults-only solarium. After breakfast, we headed off to take in some archery in the main atrium. I'm no Robin Hood, but it sure was a lot of fun, and it's something we'll definitely do on future cruises with Celebrity. Next up, it was time for the Backstage Tour by some of the cast members and production staff. This was another of the Captain's Club activities, and it gave us a chance to see what goes on behind the scenes and how the cast manages all those costume changes during the show.
As you can see right here, Savannah is our wardrobe captain. She's actually the one in charge of the room. This is where I spend most of my time before shows.
We also got to see all of the equipment and props they use for each show and where they store all of the equipment on the ship.
If you enjoy our videos, please consider subscribing to our channel and ring that notification bell so you can get notified when our newest videos come out. We really appreciate all of the support we have received for our channel and love hearing from our viewers. Please leave a comment below. After a busy morning, it was time for some lunch at the Ocean View Cafe with some great views off the back of the ship. The last sea day always has a special menu, including the chocolate fountain. I really wish they offered this every day. On the way back from lunch, we stopped by the pool deck to watch the officers versus guests pool volleyball. Then we stopped by the art auction. We are not really art connoisseurs, but we did try to expand our horizons and learn something new.
Take away for 1,050, but it should be at 1,050 because you played 1,100. They will better than 1,100. We would sign that.
So it's time to pack with a drink. Time to go home. Do an inventory of all the clothes that I didn't wear and what I did wear. Packing to go home is never fun, and that's why we save it for the last sea day. You have to get your bags out by the door in the last evening so that they'll arrive in the terminal the next morning. Our last night on reflection, and we're getting ready to go to our last dinner in Blue. It's been a wonderful 2 weeks. We wanted to show you something that we do when we want to recognize great service.
So we like to do that to recognize people who go above and beyond. Of course, I'm sure you've all heard that there are prepaid gratuities added to your cruise fare, but it is a really nice gesture, we feel, and you know, many others do as well, to recognize the people that go above and beyond besides doing the survey, and of course thanking them and spending time with them and letting them know how much you appreciate their very hard work that they do on board. The envelopes are available at guest services, or of course you can bring your own, and we just put a little something with a little note to kind of mention it, and we just usually do that on the last night of the cruise.
Next it was time to head off to dinner in Blue, where the food is always amazing. This is one of the things Celebrity does extremely well. After dinner, it was time for the last production show, Euphoria.
Did you have a good cruise? Did you enjoy that beautiful day today? Did you pack?
Final night on board the Celebrity Reflection, and we had a great night, great dinner in Blue, and a wonderful show. And it was a day of packing and relaxing. We did some reading. So I had a backstage tour earlier today. Got a chance to go backstage and see how they do the shows and all the costumes and sets and set design and lighting and all that kind of stuff was great.
Yeah. I really like, and I always forget it until I get a chance to do it, is staying on the balcony. So if you're lucky enough to have a balcony room, don't forget to spend some time out there, not just at night or keeping your door open, but also first thing in the morning and spending some time out there. I went and got a drink today and then sat outside, and it was really lovely.
Special shout out to our friend Eber. This is our third cruise now where Eber's been our waiter in the dining room. We met him last year on the Equinox, and when we came aboard on day one and ran into him again, we were so happy.
Such a nice surprise.
And he's such a nice person, great at his job, and so we hope to keep in touch and find out where his travels may take him, and we may join again one day.
Yeah. So at supper, you reminded me that I do need to say on video, thank you for the room upgrade, because I was against it. I was very happy with concierge class, very happy with the balcony, but the room upgrade to aqua class was very nice, very special to celebrate. We can't do it every cruise, but it was very nice, and it's going to be hard to go backwards, but you have to.
Yeah, we did the celebrity upgrade bids before our cruises.
Move up, is that what's called?
Move up bids, yeah. And actually we were fortunate to get aqua class upgrades for both cruises, so we put in bids on both and got them. So I got to say that the Persian Garden and Blue Restaurant definitely didn't disappoint. They're worth the price of admission. So we're glad we did it for our special cruises, and it was nice to have it back to back. So. Yeah. But anyway, we may get a short video in tomorrow as our disembarkation day and travel day, but we're not quite sure, so we'll see you then.
Yeah, real life. Sunrise over Port Everglades truly is something to behold, even if it means it's time to go home. We are disembarking after 2 delightful weeks. We're in the Tuscan Grill because it's our departure lounge. So we're just waiting for our luggage tag to be called. And when it's our turn, we're going to get off and then leave the ship.
Thank you.
One of the things we noticed on the Celebrity Reflection was how often we saw the senior officers around the ship, including when it was time to say farewell. During disembarkation, you will walk back across the gangway and into the cruise terminal. When you put your bags outside your stateroom on the last night on board, you were given luggage tags with numbers on them. This is the order you get called off the ship and the same number of the area where you will find your bags inside the terminal.
Once you have your bags, you proceed through customs, which with the new face recognition technology is super quick and easy. For us, once we get off the cruise ship, we usually head right to the airport to fly home. Vacations over, other than travel.
Which is, that's okay.
And while this may have been the last step of this cruise, we still have lots more in store for Dockside Travel. Join us for more cruise tips, videos, and our upcoming series on Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas and the Celebrity Equinox. See you soon.